Morning folks, sneaking around in the garden again because I don't want Andy to be able to hear what I'm saying. It's just gone 7:30 in the morning. He is saying he's going to school-ish. He's sort of rotating between going and not going, but he is fully dressed, he's had his medicine, he's had breakfast, he's had a Dr. Pepper after his medicine. So he is completely fine and ready to go back. It's just whether we have any issues with him that's the issue. Hello.
Oh, I'm very sick.
Yeah, she's still poorly. You've got today and tomorrow left at college/uni this week, haven't you? Yep. She's not very well. But as I was explaining to people on my stream last night, he has to go today, otherwise there's going to be no gaming videos out over the weekend. So fingers crossed that we can get him out the door. I've also got to pick her up at lunchtime from college because I'm in London later on today for a YouTube event, so I need to be leaving home at like 3:30 to get on a 4 o'clock train. You finish college at what time?
12:30.
The buses around here would not get her back to me in time. So part A, he must go to school. Part B, I must pick her up. Then we'll be able to spend the day making some videos and then get to YouTube in London later on this evening.
Can I request something?
You can.
Can you, when Andy goes, can you just come and take him on that field for 10 minutes? Because that's what he desperately wants.
Thought you were going to request something on camera.
Yeah.
Success! He went to school without any hassle, really. Because it's just me here, I wasn't able to film it because I was just making sure he was going, but we got to 8:30 and I don't know if it was King of Queens or Everybody Loves Raymond, I wasn't really paying attention, but whatever programme was on Channel 4 finished, and he said time for school, so we got his shoes on, got his stuff ready, waited another 15 minutes until the first ad break. First ad break, he got up, stood at the door, taxi goes past, he went out, got in, easy peasy, no problem at all. I don't know how much of this is just reforming the habit from last week, how much of it is the work we did with him yesterday. It could be that he was just still feeling a little bit poorly yesterday and he always intended to go back when he felt better. I guess we'll never really know. The important thing is he's gone to school, which means I can now go and crack on with some work for like 3.5 hours before I have to go and pick up Anna, then maybe squeezing a little bit more before I go and get my train later and head back down to the YouTube space in London again to say hello to some people. I like hello people. If you're someone I met there yesterday and you're now watching this, hello, subscribe. Not only am I now not at home, but I also have one of these with me. Look what I've got.
A
female human. Is it fair to say you've had a stressful morning at college?
I don't get physics.
No. So those of you who remember the I get science, but I just don't have it written down thing, they need amending. Yeah. I get biology and chemistry,
yep.
but it's physics you actually need to learn.
I hate physics, formulas and whatnot, oh god no.
The amount of stressy text messages I got this morning.
No. This morning was fine, but the stupid teacher woman didn't tell me.
Bearing in mind she might watch this, so she's great.
Well no, but she didn't explain what she was putting on the board and I was just sat there thinking, what now? I know you're telling me that's the formula, for what though? What am I supposed to do with this formula to do what you need me to do?
Is it fair to say there's some assumed knowledge?
Yes, and I don't have any assumed
because
knowledge.
You haven't done it for 20 years or whatever it is.
I will swear at you when you turn that off.
So I got lots of stressy messages from her, so I made the executive decision, because I'm going out at like 3 o'clock, we were going to have our lunch early anyway, but I thought, you know what? This little creature is poorly, she's stressed, let's treat her to a Toby Carvery, which was full, so we had a Frankie and Benny's instead.
They weren't full, they said you could wait for 5 minutes.
Don't they know who I am? So we walked out.
Yeah, but there was like 10 people in front of us, so...
I don't know why that was so busy. Frankie and Benny's was deserted though, so we've just come here, realised while we were sat there that we had a 2-for-1 voucher on an app that we got in Manchester at some point last year.
Yeah, we did.
So just got a bargain, Frankie and Benny's, and now you've cheered up, haven't you? Because I've fed you and now you're happy.
I get to go home now.
She had a foot-long sausage.
Yeah.
It's nice, wasn't it? Now we're going to rush home. I've got a little bit of work to finish off before I then head out again. Do you genuinely want to go to Krispy Kreme now?
That's fine.
Then we're not going to Krispy Kreme. Think of the diet, everybody. But I've got a little bit of work to finish off, but I've probably only got about an hour to do it in, so we need to hurry, get home, and then I need to get back out again and get on a train. Right, I've made it back home with about half an hour to spare before I need to go out again. The lighting here is terrible. I've not got the proper lighting on today. Slight problem. Anna, the lady over there, has discovered that the GoPro's gone missing. We all know the GoPro's been missing for quite some time. I don't remember seeing it since Hull, when she was holding it as we went over the Humber Bridge and recorded that. but then obviously I used that footage in the vlog, so we did have it when we got home, but I haven't used it or seen it since then. She now knows that this expensive piece of filming equipment has gone missing, so she's invading the studio, trying to find it while I'm trying to work, and keeps asking me, have you looked here? Have you? No, I've not looked in any. I've not really looked properly at all, because I'm a lazy monster. You alright? Having fun? You love rooting around in here, don't you? She's not happy. What she is happy about though, a little update on college from last week. The course that there was a doubt whether or not it would run, it is now running, isn't it? There was 12 people in it today.
Yeah.
So it's definitely going to be running, so she will be doing GCSE science this year. There was a little bit of doubt last week. I need to get on with some work now. I might put some headphones on so that I can't hear the rummaging while I'm trying to work. Video scheduled with about 10 minutes to spare. I have just logged into the Xbox, gone on EA Access just to see if FIFA 18 is available to download yet. Sometimes it sneaks out and they're a day early. Alas, it is not, so I'll have to check it again when I get home tonight. My plan for tomorrow is to pretty much get up, record the last couple of Football Manager videos that I need to get to ahead for the weekend, and then get FIFA 18 downloaded. I get the 10-hour early access trial through EA Access. I want to use that full 10 hours over the course of Thursday and Friday this week before I go to EGX and get daily FIFA 18 content out for at least the first couple of weeks of the game being out, just to give myself the best possible chance to break into FIFA. And I think daily content is the way to do that. So we're going to be giving Total Extreme Wrestling a week off, because I'm just not going to have time. Normally I take a day each week to do that. I've not got a day this week now because of how the week's panned out. So that's getting a week off next week. So it's just going to be Football Manager and FIFA every day next week. Hopefully, starting from pretty much now, when you're watching this video, 5 o'clock on Thursday, there should be a FIFA 18 video getting ready to come out at 6:30 tonight. So go check it out. It's going to be awesome. I need to go and catch a train. And I'm back at Peterborough station again, just about to head down to London. This event that I'm going down to, it's a little bit different to the one I went to a couple of weeks back, which was the 10k Magic celebration party thing, which was in the YouTube space. And it's also a little bit different to the previous one, which was a YouTube Creator Connect, but in the Google building rather than in the YouTube space. This one's like a combination of the two. I think they're learning from these events as they do them. I think this is like the 4th or 5th one that they've done at the new sort of YouTube Google campus thing in London since the YouTube space moved over there. So it's going to be at the YouTube space. It is a Creator Connect event, so the idea is we go down there, do a bit of networking, find some people we could possibly collaborate with, have a chat with the people at YouTube, see if there's any way we could work together in some way. But they also have elements of party there as well, so there's going to be nibbles, there'll be a pick and mix. I hope there was a pick and mix last time. There's going to be some of the YouTube ambassadors are going to be there doing a panel, and it's the event starts at I think 5:15, finishes at about 8:30. I'm literally just down there for the event. As I've said before, Google perfectly positioned for me, directly behind King's Cross Station, so I can get on the train here in Peterborough at 4:10, which is the train that I'm getting, and be walking into the YouTube space at like 5:05, ideally positioned. So I'll film a bit and let you know how we get on. It's usually very, very, very loud in there, so I won't be able to film much actually inside. Feels a little bit like I'm on a good old-fashioned football away day. Doncaster are playing Arsenal at the Emirates tonight. The train from Peterborough starts in Doncaster and comes down. The train was packed with Doncaster fans. They've all just got off here at King's Cross, making lots of noise, heading down into the tube, ready to go back up to Finsbury Park. Sounds like a lot of fun. Taxis and phone boxes and things in here now. It looks like they're expecting a lot more people than the last one I came to, because there's a lot more chairs. As usual, one of the first people here, and most importantly, drinks. More worryingly, there's no pick and mix bar this time. I promised Anna I'd bring her some pick and mix home. I promised her a mug, which they've not got in the shops, and pick and mix, which they've not got in here. This is a disaster, but I do have another YouTube sticker, so I'll try and appease her with that. Okay, I admit it, the main reason I come to these events is for the Google guest Wi-Fi. It won't be as impressive now, but if it's anything like last time, and I apologise for the sound that my phone being close to you is going to make, I'll perhaps play a pretty ditty over it, but look at this beautiful thing in action. That's not as high as it was last time. I'm disappointed in you, Google. I mean, that upload's pretty good. I'll let them have the upload. Just the 80 down, 188 up, compared to... That was the result I got here last time I was here. It's all falling apart at Google. I found the toilet. I'm safe filming it right now because someone's only just gone in. So what I don't want to do is still be filming when they come out, because then it looks like I was filming the door waiting for them to come out of the toilet. But I think we're safe at the moment. Even if I manage to figure out how to sit in a chair like that, I'm not very confident that I'd make it out of the chair again. So I'm going to remain standing. It's getting really busy in here, but I'm not seeing anybody going to the bar yet. So at the moment, I will continue thirsty. I'm thinking, because I'm pretty sure if I sit that side of the taxi, I'll still be able to see everything that's going on. Got a map of London in there. And a bus. Andy would love that bus. I think he'd love it more than Google love it. Go away. The real reason I keep coming back to these kind of events is for the tiny little cakes with the YouTube logo on top. Because the YouTube logo tastes delicious. I'll be back on the diet tomorrow. I've got pigs in blankets. I was having a really interesting chat with James Cook, who's over there. I'll link to his channel down below. I meet him at all these events. We seem to be the two people who come to all of them. Very interesting chat about Patreon and tiny burgers and skateboards, and then he turned round and saw an electric skateboard, which of course is like nectar to YouTubers, and they just hover around him, and now that's it, he's done. If you are interested in that kind of thing, electric skateboards, electric vehicles and stuff, you need to go and check out his channel, because he does a lot of stuff about electric vehicles and Teslas and stuff. But yeah, that's him bouncing around on a skateboard now. I don't get it. If I stand on it, I'm fairly confident the wheels are falling off. As promised, he has the tiny burgers. Oh yeah. He's managed to drag himself away from the skateboard. Apparently the last two, so Kev doesn't get another tiny burger. Okay. I need to go and grab my train in a minute. I'm sure they said it was finishing at 8:30 on the email that came out.
Yeah, 8:39.
Yeah, that's when my train goes, so I probably need to leg it in a minute.
Whose mic is bigger?
Probably
you
mine's
guys
too
can't see
big.
his mic, so mine's bigger. There we go.
Yeah, you win. Another successful trip to the YouTube space. Oh, it's so cold out here. But this is where he's got his advantage, where he's got his little skateboard with him. I've got to walk to the tube now, and that's him gone. Anna, if you're watching, I need to get a folding skateboard. Look how far away he is already. I need one of those. It really is just mocking me if you come back. He's been to the tube and come back now. So I wonder how many times he can go back and forth while I walk there. Okay.
That's alright.
And we're back at the train station having a race to see which one of the two of us is going to get back to their cars first. He's got to get the tube over to Stratford, where we go when we're at Comic-Con. That's where he's parked his car, then he's got to drive back. I need to jump on a train, which is only like 40 minutes away from Peterborough. I suspect I might get there first, because he's not walking towards the high-speed St Pancras one that I would get from here to Stratford. He's going the super slow way. Rookie mistake, James. Rookie mistake. There's far fewer football fans here than there was earlier. Much quieter. That was another good event over at YouTube. I like all the stuff they do there. A lot more creator-led this time. Rather than it being YouTube talking to us, they did a little bit of that, talking about some live streaming stuff, which was quite interesting. I might do a stream on YouTube at some point rather than just on Twitch, but then mainly it was a panel with one of the guys who was on one of the panels of Sort of Summer in the City as well, so it was quite good to see someone for the second time. But no, really good event. Thank you again to YouTube for laying it on for us. No freebies this time, I just got a sticker. I like getting my freebies. Never did get Anna a mug, so apologies Anna, I did my best. But this isn't my train, this is the wrong platform. This is what happens when you talk on your camera. I'm supposed to be on platform 4, this is platform 3. Good job I'm a little bit early for it. We're going to wrap things up there so I don't accidentally get on the wrong train. If you have enjoyed today's video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. And thank you very much for watching.